from Irish Champagne.
Bitches! Kaylee! Buongiorno! It is, I don't even know what day it is. Monday morning. We arrived into Rome. Customs was no problem. We showed our paperwork. We had to get COVID tested. That was the biggest procedure, waiting in line. And come to find out there were 5 Marines on our flight. So those guys were all getting tested with us, which was another sign from my dad that we were in the right spot today. So Semper Fi to all those Marines. We are headed to the house. Mike is driving. We just rented the car. We don't speak Italian, but we are going anyway. Honey, say hi.
Hi.
Quella è Roma, para Sabina, si vede dalla visuale. Che vedere. Attenzione, vedete. Ok. Eccola qua. Are you taking a video?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Vado? Allora. Vado io, aspetta che faccio con violenza. Aspetta. Allora c'è la corrente, andiamo a accenderla. Aspetta che accende la corrente. Aspetta che accendo la vita. Ok, ok, sì, si può anche aprire quello, se uno vuole. Ho acceso tutto. Ok. Allora, allora qui c'è tutta la vetrata, ovviamente tutto di... Una prima camera da letto, poi bagno,
Washer.
Lavatrice funzionante, lavatrice.
Washer, no dryer.
No, it's just a wash.
Washer, but no dryer.
Toilet.
No.
Funziona la lavatrice. Per i signori, questa casa vacanza d'estate, però funzionava. Erano però 2 anni che i signori
it's
non
just
venivano.
it's just a washer.
Sì,
Yeah,
sì,
just
sì,
a washer.
Poi dopo chiediamo a Barbara, così la collega. Qui c'è tutta l'altra finestra, prego. Dico.
Ciao.
Ciao guys, welcome back.
Buonasera.
Buonasera, buonanotte.
Chin chin. You say buonanotte at the end.
Yeah, well, I'm early for it.
All right. So welcome back. For anyone new to our channel, thank you for being here. And thank you to everyone else for sticking around here.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Our last video that we put out on New Year's Eve was a recap of 5 years, 2021 to 2025.
It was a happy 5 New Year.
Literally in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
which is insane because it seems like we've done so much.
We really have. We have. We've done a ton.
So what we're gonna do tonight's video is we're gonna break it down by year. So this one, we're gonna talk about what we did when we first got to the house. So for anyone new, we're Kerri and Mike, and we bought a home in central Italy in a little village, 1 hour from Rome. We found the house in 2020 and we got the deed signed in 2021, January. January.
Yep.
Mike and I traveled over to Italy. Italy was closed. We went in February 2021 on a wing and a flippin' prayer.
Wing and a prayer. We didn't even know if we were going to get into the country, but we did.
Yeah, never mind get into the house. So we did. We arrived. So we're going to kind of backtrack, show you that. And then I was looking at the photos. So we arrived on the 22nd.
Correct.
Literally the timestamp.
Yeah. Yeah, wait till you see, because we
literally that night it looks like a completely different house.
What we did in that first jet-lagged day was, now that I look back at it, just at that picture.
I think we pulled an all-nighter.
I'm like, how the bleep
But
did
it looks
we
like
do
a
that?
completely different house. So I want to show. So what did we do first? When we first arrived, after we were like overwhelmed and Mike picked me back up off the floor.
Yeah, after we got rid of Nicoletta.
After we got rid of the realtor who did not speak any English, which is fine, but she didn't try to communicate with us either.
Yeah.
We were overwhelmed. The house was freezing cold because here it is February and it's a stone home, no heating.
And it had been closed up for quite a while,
it was
too.
freezing. And I suffer with 3 different nerve diseases, but one is called erythromyalgia, and I also have renodes. So to walk into something so cold, I was like, I was burning,
it was cold.
Freezing. It was awful. And I think I cried that night.
But I think what kept us warm was the fact that we went immediately into clean mode.
Oh yeah. Daddy's trying to get a fire going because it's literally freezing in here. So this is, you walk in, here's the front door. It's like 2 doors. So I'm trying to let some sun in to heat it up. So everything's kind of like old and outdated, but the sink is really nice. It's like cast iron. So I just got to get rid of like all the shit. Like there's just a whole lot of shit going on. But the live-in kitchen is smaller than what we thought, but we just got to get rid of a lot of stuff and then make space. Like I'm thinking we can at least get 1 couch right here in front of the fireplace or on that wall, and then push the table back here. This is really cute down here. There's the window. This opens. It's cute. It's actually warmer outside than inside. Like, hello. And then you come in here. This is a pretty decent sized room. This is really cute, but where do you see the view? The bathroom's a good size. It definitely needs to like be cleaned up and, you know, and then our bedroom. I think initially you got the fireplace burning.
Yeah.
I think, hold on, one of the photos you ripped out this big countertop.
Huge countertop.
I think you burnt it.
No, that one that was slid under a couch for probably 3 years.
Well, what were you burning?
Just a bunch of all the kind of junk that they had. I mean, it started with paper, and then they had a bunch of wood underneath on the bottom.
Yeah, but then we realized we can't use the fireplace. First of all, it was so smoky.
Yeah.
And it made it feel like we were camping, and I'm like, this is not going to work.
Yeah.
So we decided. The house came with like 3 very old space heaters.
Yeah.
So the next day I think we went and bought that oil one. But the house had no heating system.
Right.
So like Mike said, we went to work, we just started throwing stuff in trash bags.
Yeah, I think we started cleaning was the first thing we did, because not that Kerri is or I'm not, but she's a neat freak. So the first thing we did was actually we cleaned every surface.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, hold on. The house wasn't dirty.
No.
The house was very well cared for.
Just very dusty and...
Well, yeah, because it had been sitting.
From being closed up for so long.
But then to have other people's stuff, you kind of feel like, we got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But then...
Yeah.
But then we realized there's nowhere to get rid of it. So that was a project.
Yeah.
So at that point, Mike probably did 100 trips to the third floor.
The third floor became
storage.
Our storage department, so to speak.
Yeah, we put all the crap up there.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Under couches, when we got the couch, we put stuff
We
everywhere.
put stuff everywhere. We hid stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I just probably saw that picture for the first time in a long time, and then actually, like Kerri said, the timestamp. When you look at the timestamp, it's literally the same day, same night.
Yeah. So we kind of, after we cleaned, then we went to work on the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because obviously the kitchen is like the
heart
of the home. Yeah. So the next day is when that whole plumbing situation happened.
Yeah.
And then the next day was the whole issue. We went to IKEA, we got a new couch, and then I started making the house feel cozy and homey and pretty. And it's just crazy looking at the photos. What we did that first...
In one day.
In one day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that trip, what you did was you took down the kitchen cabinets.
Yeah,
those were.
Yep.
Are they wood, metal? What are they?
They're cheap Formica, plastic.
But they're kind of in a lot of homes.
Yeah.
It's that style.
Yeah, we've probably been in, I don't know how many homes we've been in since we've been over there, but probably I would say 75% of the houses that we've been in, whether it's friends or other people, they have the exact same brownish, yellow, mustardy.
They're very like 1960s, 70s.
Yeah, early 70s, late 60s.
So Mike took down the cabinets. You'll have to watch another video about the cantina.
Yeah.
We thought we owned a cantina. Mike brought the cabinets down. He got a dolly. Come to find out, it's not our cantina. He had to lug them back up.
Yep.
I'll show you the photo.
Yeah.
So after you got the cabinets down, then there was a mess.
Then, right.
Right? Like I remember that big massive hole.
It was what was that for? Because the way they had the cabinets, they had these big posts that were into the concrete that held the cabinets in.
Yeah, there was like a huge hole.
So when we pulled those cabinets down, it just pulled a chunk right out of the concrete. So yeah, they were just big, massive holes in the back, which is why you will see me grinding the next set to cut them so they didn't come off like that.
Oh. Oh, the cabinets?
Yeah.
So what we did, so we're on a complete budget. Now we've already bought the house. You know, we had no money left. So we had to get creative. Now you go to the home improvement stores. What do you have for options? You can tile, which tile, yes, you can get away with cheap, but you have to have time to mortar and tile. We were on like a limited time frame. Yeah,
the wall had so much damage on it. It was just going to be too much work for me in the time frame that we were there to repair that wall well enough to put tile on it.
Right, and looking at the video of our home tour on Brad's World, someone had made a comment, shiplap in Italy, question mark. So to you, we just want to say we had limited options, and like Mike said, the damage to the wall, you could only use certain materials.
Right.
So at Brickleman, you found, what was it? If you want to call it shiplap?
No, it is. It's I believe that's exactly what it was, a shiplap.
Right, but it's just wood.
Yeah,
and it covered the area.
And it fit perfectly. It looks great, and it was cheap. It was a big long pack of probably 15 boards, and I think they were 24 euros each.
And I think we needed 2 packs.
And we bought 2 packs, and it was perfect.
They were sanded, and then there's a photo I stained them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those went up, and it totally transformed. So you went from 1960s, 70s brown and yellow cabinets to pretty wood.
Yep.
And then
which allowed me to put up the shelving and all that, some floating shelves and open shelving and
yeah. So like, what does it matter? Shiplap in Italy, it's just a material. It's wood, and
that we bought in Italy, so obviously they sell it.
Italian shiplap. It's Italian shiplap. Yeah. Who the flip cares? So that project, that took a few days, probably.
You had to get everything down, get the walls prepped, and the boards up. Yeah, a couple days.
And then I know. So back up, when we walked in the house, the first thing that caught my eye was, oh my God, there's so much stuff.
Yeah.
And like Mike said, I'm a neat freak. I like things how I like them. And I walked in, and there was like this 1970s Coleman stove.
Yeah, propane, 70s
beat
brown
up
propane.
In the kitchen.
Yeah, that was
along with like a propane
giant propane tank.
What was that grill? What was that grill?
Oh, that was just a broke down
barbecue.
hibachi, yeah.
So I was like, get them out. They got to get out. So I'm like, we need a stove. So we went and bought the cooktop.
Yeah.
So
Another propane cooktop, which didn't last long either.
no, it was pretty and it was a nice one, but I don't like the
Click, click, click.
click and poof in your face.
She's terrified of an explosion, but
I can't do that. So that we still have that. We're going to resell it. So I have the photos of you framing. What you were framing? What?
Framing a like makeshift counter to lay the stovetop on.
Yep.
Fix one mess, create another. But now we get this pretty thing. Get rid of this thing.
So we did that. So because it was just framed wood, like a cubby, there was no doors on it.
No.
What did I do? I put curtains up. So someone was like, I don't like her curtains. I don't really care. I like them and they look pretty and there's nothing under them. So what am I going to put there?
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was just, it was open space.
Right. So like when you're looking at someone's home and you're like, oh, I don't like that. Sometimes there's a reason why people decorate the way they do.
Right.
Anyway, done with my rant.
Right. So we did the kitchen, we did the lighting, we changed the...
Yeah, okay, so the house had in the kitchen 2 very medieval looking pendant lights.
Think about this.
Gothic.
They were Gothic medieval.
Yeah, 2 of them. So took those down, got new lights at IKEA, put those up, and then I didn't love them. So he took those back down and we put one on the second floor and
one in our bedroom.
No, one in the room before the
Right.
bedroom.
The ante room.
Yeah. So then you worked on lighting.
Yep. Put in the glass bulb bowl lighting.
We put one in the brick arch.
We did.
So what was that all about? How did you do that? Because there was no electric there.
I put in a new plug. I put in a switch in the existing switch box. I just added another switch and ran a wire up and over around the arch.
And it looks fine. You can't even tell.
Now you can't even tell.
And now we have like the pendant light.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4?
Well, there's the 2, the
and then
one
the
on
one,
the brick,
and then the one.
then
Yeah. So 4.
You added one over the stove.
Yeah.
What else? We didn't do the kitchen sink until this past trip.
Right.
So that was that. Then that trip was the plumbing issue. So you spent probably 3-4 days chiseling.
I spent from Friday afternoon to Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Chiseling out the concrete floor.
And then after the plumber fixed with a new pipe.
Then I had to fill it.
So what happened? Quick story. When we arrived, I think it was the second night, we go to bed. We had the, what do you call them? Space heaters on.
Space heaters, the electric space heaters.
Laying in bed, everything's going through my head. I'm like, what the hell have we just done?
And the space heaters will bring us back to one of our topics about making sure you get 5K instead of 3K.
Yeah. So we're laying in bed and I hear water. And I'm like, Mike, I hear water. And he's like, no, it's probably the space heater. And I'm like, no. And I know Mike knows everything like carpentry, plumbing, electric. I get all that. But I'm not a dingbat. I heard water.
She knows her sounds.
I know
she
my
hears
sounds.
every, I mean, no, seriously, she hears every sound.
I made him get up and go look, and our house was leaking.
When you turn the water on, you can see the meter turning over. Clearly there's water usage going on, nothing is on in the house. Water seeping through the wall here. Water seeping through the wall here. All through here. All through here, and all up here.
Literally water pouring from our
Yeah,
house. From
which-
every crack in every stone. Literally down the street. Mike's out there, and the video's kind of funny. He's talking in not full sentences because you were just trying to get the point across to send it to the attorney.
I was talking like a, how do you put it? I was making a very
Dumbed
down video,
Yeah.
so the lawyer would know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because we were like, something is wrong here. We just moved in. How is this our problem? Long story short, it ended up being our problem. We had a plumber fix it. Not a huge repair cost-wise. Mike did a lot of the work.
I did.
So then after Julio fixed the pipe, then you had to...
Then I had to fill the concrete back in.
Yeah. So now that still is actually a repair. We kind of have furniture over it, so you don't really notice it, but eventually we'll do that flooring.
Yeah, the color of the concrete actually, surprisingly enough, blended in with the gray tiled floor. So
It's not a huge
yeah,
eyesore.
it's you'd have to look for it to actually notice it.
Yes. That was that room. I think the little step down room, we just had to clean it out, and I hung up pretty curtains.
Yeah, we moved some stuff around there. We didn't do a lot down there.
No, and I think in our bedroom, so the house had 3 queen beds, 4 single beds.
Yep.
I think we took the queen headboard in our room, brought it up to the 3rd floor. We switched around some furniture. Our bedroom didn't really need much, no lighting. Switched out the headboard. What else? The bathroom, I think that trip, the first trip, we just cleaned it.
Yeah, we didn't do anything in the bathroom
Because the vanity came. No. So if we're talking the first year.
Yeah, I guess that would have been our second trip that September.
So our
Or in the
second
summer,
trip
actually,
was
August.
in June. It was June of 2021.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we did the bathroom vanity, took out the pedestal sink.
Mm-hmm. And that's when we redid the oven, this cooktop, and then the oven.
Yeah, then we
was
added
also
an
in that.
actual stove. And then, Mike, I found the antique dresser at Mercantino, my favorite antique store, thrift store, and
There's no way it's going to fit in the little car.
it. I'm like, it's gonna fit.
There's no way it's going to fit.
He's like, it's not gonna fit. I'm like, you're gonna fit it. And did you fit it?
It took, yes, and it took my socks.
Yeah, we had to put a sock on the leg so it didn't scratch the
Scratch
rental
the rental car. So So I literally put a sock on the wooden leg so it was up against the back side of because it didn't fit all the way in. We had the lift gate was down, the leg was out, and I literally wrapped a sock on it so it wouldn't scratch the car.
Yeah, and you had the dolly, but the dolly is really not, because you're like bending over on the cobblestone.
Yeah,
what is it like to dolly a heavy piece of antique furniture to our house?
It's like driving with 2 flat tires. Literally, the whole way down.
It does. But like the dolly, it's not like tall, like you're not just walking, you're like hunched over.
No, because it's the way I had to do it. The piece was longer than the handles of the dolly, so I was reaching way under.
Yeah.
Bent down.
And we reused the sink that was there, the bathroom sink. There was nothing wrong with it. I'm like, we can keep that.
It was perfectly fine.
Yeah, we got a new faucet. So what did you have to do? You had to cut the top of the vanity.
Yeah, I just kind of shaped where I wanted the sink to fit. I just traced it, cut it, and then I just set it down like it was kind of a, what do you call it?
Undermount?
No, it's not an undermount. It's a recessed sink.
Yeah, so now. So now it's, you know, the first, there's 3 drawers. The first drawer is faux because the plumbing's there.
Right.
Second drawer, we have all our bathroom stuff. And then the third drawer.
There's towels and...
Yeah, so it gave a lot of storage and it looks charming. We put new lighting in the bathroom. Our next trip, so we won't get into that in this video, but we're hoping to redo the shower.
Yeah.
So that was that. Ciao.
Ciao, guys.
Ciao, guys.
Ciao, guys. Due to some serious excessive chatting.
Yapping.
Yep, serious yapping. We've got to split this sucker up.
We're going to do part 2 of year 1.
Yeah.
So this video is just part 1. Part 2 coming your way.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Where are we going, Mike?
We would drag a giant couch down the cobblestone path.
Pack my bags and close the door. Airplanes waiting, can't ignore. Off to Italy, sunny shore. Rome by night, I'll explore. Viva l'Italia.
Ciao, guys.
Ciao, guys. Why? Why? Ciao, guys.
Ciao, guys.
Hold on. Ciao, guys.
Ciao, guys. Welcome back.
Due to
Some
Can you
serious...
say- Ciao, guys.
Ciao, guys. Dude, just...
All right. Ciao, guys.
Ciao, guys.
What do you want to say?
Uncle Eddie. No, due to some over blabbing, which she tends to do a lot.
No, I think it was you.
We gotta split this puppy up.
The puppy.
We gotta make twins.
Mike.